Samore Love bugs, you have now tuned into my Bad Girls Club redemption recap. And guys, I do have to let you know this, that if you were looking for my old channel, which the link is Samore's World, it's Samore Love TV is what I had named it after when I was able to do it through Google+. It's not there right now. It's currently, like they said, is being under review because someone, first they tried to get down my big video and I deleted it. Because I was like, you know what, it's not even that serious because I wasn't even making any money from it anyway. I couldn't even monetize it. So I was like, you know what, I'm going to just take the loss. But then, following that, they flagged 2 of my other videos, which were Shaws of Sunset. 2 of them got flagged within 2 hours. So someone was really out to get me. Shaws of Sunset, and it was like The Homeland, part 1 and part 2. Which, you know, those were actually some that I actually felt near and dear to me, and I was actually talking about like just being from another country and all those types of things. Like those were like really touching recaps for me. So it really was like, alright, I see what you're doing. You're pretty much trying to target me. You went through all my videos and you look for those specific ones. So anyways, I'm just like, you know what, whatever. One pony ain't gonna stop the show. We're gonna keep on doing it. We're gonna do our thing. And of course I had my Love and Hip Hop recap on the other channel yesterday, my beauty channel, and then now I am doing this recap here. So until hopefully they release my channel, I'll be doing recaps right over here. But from what I've seen, it doesn't really look good for people that don't have hundreds of thousands of subscribers. But hopefully I'll become a living testament that perhaps that's not correct. But we shall see. You know, it's whatever. Like I said, we're not gonna just lay down and play dead and just do nothing just because we're waiting to let the haters win. You know what I'm saying? And, you know, I'm going to keep on working as hard as I've been working, maybe even harder, and give them a little bit more to be mad about. You know what I'm saying? So now, let's go ahead and get into this recap, guys. So yeah, definitely be sure to subscribe and share this video so that we can definitely, you know, spread the word, and hopefully I'll get some of my 10,000 subscribers back within a decent amount of time if I don't get the channel back. Alright, so now Sarah, she was crying, she's bawling out because her road dog, her friend, her comrade, Miss Judy Jai, is gone. She got sent home in the last episode, like we know. So now all the girls, they look nice. They look like they've gotten their hair done. And then comes in this guy who says that he's there to give them a message. He gives them like a little show first and lets them know that they're going to Hawaii. How freaking exciting is that? You know, there's not a lot of people that can say that they've gone to Hawaii. So regardless of all the bad that these women have went through, these young women, through the different seasons, one thing they can all say is that they've all gotten an amazing trip wherever it was that they went to. So now Sarah tells Danny that she tells her, like, how is Camilla gonna save Danny if the plane crashes, because Danny has this fear of planes and crashing and heights and all that stuff. She said, like, it's really bad. So I think it was Sarah ends up telling her. Yeah, so Sarah tells Danny, and Danny kind of goes off on Julie because of it. Yeah, because it was pretty much the 3 of them that were kind of talking about it. I think it was Rocky, Judy. No, I'm sorry, Rocky, Judy. I'm still talking about Judy. Rocky, Julie, and Jada were all talking about that. So she, of course, got mad about that, and it kind of caused a little bit of a commotion with that. So then Camilla, she hears the girls talking. It was like Rocky, Jada, and Julie, and they were saying, because they're going to be doing this shark adventure, they were saying that they're going to push them so the sharks can eat them. So Camilla goes off like, you know, what are you talking about? You going to push us into, that's not funny. First of all, why y'all swimming with sharks? You know, like, I hear shark adventure. I'm not doing no shark adventure. And exactly what it sounds like when they went to the boat. You see nothing but sharks swimming in the water. Danny was like, I know I usually sound like a baby and I don't want to do things, but I'm not doing this one. She actually did the parasailing though, because they also did that, but she was super scared. I was like, that would be me right there, because I'm scared. I'm a little fraidy cat when it comes to like heights and stuff like that. So me and Danny, we'd probably be two little scaredy cat friends if I was in the house, just to let y'all know. Alright, so now Jada and Camila, they end up arguing back when they're coming back on the bus, because Camila, she's taking up 2 seats, got her feet all comfy and stuff, and Jada tries to like sit on her or whatever. So Camila's going off. And then somewhere along the lines things get a little bit crossed, because Camila starts saying, oh, something about her crackhead mom. And she did reveal to everyone that she does have a mother that is addicted to drugs or whatever, and her mother's still battling those things. They even showed a clip earlier where she was talking to her mother and telling her that she wants her to get rid of the addiction and this and that. And she said that she didn't really open up before because she doesn't really want everybody knowing everything about her past. So for her to say that, for Camila to say that, I feel like she was definitely crossing the lines. And she was playing just as dirty as Natalie was playing with her, when Natalie was saying all the mean and hurtful things that caused her to cry back when she was in the phone booth. Next, the ladies find out that they have to do a challenge. And the challenge kind of reminded me of back when they were in the All-Star battle. It was pretty cool. Like, they had to do stuff, I mean, it wasn't cool for them. They had to do stuff like eat nasty fish, like raw fish and some other crap. I don't even remember what it was, but it was like a whole bunch of stuff that they were eating. And then they had to like run and put on these little skirts and go in the water and stay on this stupid little float thing, and the tides were so crazy. It was like baby tsunamis or something. It was ridiculous. Like these giant tidal waves that, and it's not like they're surfers or anything like that, so they don't really know how to stay on it. Whose team ended up winning? So Sarah, Camila, and Danny's team ended up losing. So you already know Danny was mad because she doesn't like losing. So, but at the end of the day, what I was saying when I was watching is like, wait, they said if you win, you get $1,000, but I'm like, $1,000 each or $1,000 to split amongst the 3 of them? And Danny pretty much revealed that in the confessional, because she was like, yeah, be happy with your $333.33. Because I was doing the math over here. I'm like, 369. I'm over here like trying to do the math. Like, that means y'all only get 300 and some change each. I mean, at the end of the day, you know that something is better than nothing. But when you're doing all the things that they're doing, that money's gonna go like that. I remember somebody was kind of breaking it down for me before, because I'm like, how come these girls be acting like they don't have no money after they finish doing things like the Bad Girls Club? But it's because they use a lot of their money while they're in the house, so they're not going to be able to have that money anymore because they already used it. And a lot of their money comes from like hosting and doing stuff like that, because hosting, it gives you good money. My friend, she also used to do hosting and stuff like that. She used to get some money at a good amount of money at the end of the night. So I mean, definitely makes you a lot of money. And I remember Melissa Ford was talking about that on I forget the name of the show right now, but y'all know what I'm talking about. She was talking about that she gets good money from doing that too. So if it does come up, even though she doesn't really want to backtrack, she'll definitely do that as well. I mean, to walk around, look cute, dance, and get free drinks, it can get tiring, because I used to do party promoting back in the days, but it's fun. You get free stuff and you're getting paid to do it. So I mean, it makes sense, at least while you're younger. Okay, so now Jada, I felt like she was pretty much like letting go of everything until it was Julie and Camila that kind of came in her ear and was like, oh, if that was my mother, I would not let her talk about my mother like that. And it kind of put her into a whole new perspective, where now she's like, you know what, I need to retaliate. They're right, I can't let her go ahead talking about my mother like that. Nah, I need to do something about this. And I'm just like, these two girls, they are just a recipe for trouble. Because right now, what all they're doing, they're planting the seed in her ear, and then they're going to leave her to fend for herself. And that's exactly pretty much what's going down next, is that Camila, she, well, before we go into what happened with Camila, Jada, she ends up like, yeah, you're right. She goes inside, and we just hear a commotion, and then we find out that she actually threw Camila's camera. The camera that she was taking all this footage from Hawaii, she threw it. So it's like she ends up going on a plane and everything, doesn't have her camera. So it's like all those memories are pretty much gone. I mean, she can always look at Bad Girls Club, but whatever pictures she took, maybe she wanted to print them out. Who prints out pictures anymore, right? I mean, she probably wanted to upload to Facebook or something, or Instagram, whatever. She doesn't have them anymore. You know, the good, high quality resolution photos. So, and y'all already know if that was me, I would have been pissed. I would have been on some, like, I think I would have went out popping everybody just for the simple fact that it's like, but hold up, wait a minute, like, that's my camera, you know, and my camera costs a lot of money. Like, this camera I'm using right now costs almost $1,000, so it's like, nah, nobody can tell me that y'all don't know what my camera is. It would have been turned up, like, everybody's stuff would have been on the floor. Everybody probably would have jumped me just because I can't think when I'm upset like that. So anyway, she's looking for her camera and she can't find it, and she asks Rocky, she's like, have you seen my camera? Did you take my camera? She's like, nah, I wouldn't do anything like that. And Julie's pretty much pleading like, nah, I would never do nothing like that, because, you know, I swear my life, like, I would not do nothing like that. I don't like playing with people's stuff because I don't like people playing with my stuff. So it's basically like, if you didn't do it and you didn't do it, process of elimination, which we learned in math class, lets us know that it was more than likely the greatest possibility of a person that could have done it was Jada. And Jada's like avoiding eye contact with her at all times. So they get back to the house and Jada's pretty much pretending she's pretending once again like she doesn't know what's happening. So while what were they? I think they were on their way back. She's still like talking about the camera and everything, and Jada's starting to come smart out her mouth. So that's pretty much where they left off. Was it looks like it's about to go down. And it looks like they're also going to be bringing in somebody else. Somebody from Chi-Town. I can't remember who else was from Chi-Town besides our girl Judy. But of course the body that they showed, they didn't show the face, but the body does not look like no Judy at all. So I don't know who that could be. I'm looking forward to it. Don't tell me either. No spoilers. Yeah, and who's your favorite, guys? Right now, to be honest with you guys, since it's such a short amount of people, a small amount of people, I would say that my favorite right now is Miss Camilla. Camilla is my number one right now. And who else? It's like Camilla, and then, see, with Danny, I only like her sometimes, you know, and Sarah annoys me. Jada, she's annoying me this season. Like, I used to like her before, but just this season, she's kind of getting under my skin. Rocky, yeah, I can still rock with Rocky, even though she kind of messed with Judy a little bit. Yeah, I can still rock with her. Who else? That's it. Oh yeah, Julie. I don't really fancy her too much. And yeah, let me know who's your favorite. Okay, guys, thanks for watching, sharing, and subscribing. I totally appreciate it, and I look forward to seeing you guys again next week. Be sure to stay fabulous, live free, and soar limitless. I'll see you in the next one. Laters.